something that we learned about with the Crow Indians is that they have a system, and I guess you'd say it's with their parenting and how they raise their children, and that is that on the mother's side they are the teasing clan, and on the father's side they are the honoring and affirming clan. Is that how you put it?
Yeah.
And anyway, we've just learned a lot about that, and for me as a parent, I think learning and remembering to honor my children and not just be teasing them, and they would tease them to make them obey or do what is right. So it's a teasing, but it's actually a criticalness. Maybe you can add to that.
Yeah, it's interesting just observing that in their culture, and I think there's good with it and bad. But the thing that was interesting to me was, and that we've just been talking about, is the importance of and the lack of really seeing natives being honored, and seeing them, helping them realize that not always pointing out what's bad or making the judgments, but identifying with them in their sin and in their brokenness, that we're no different in there, but that's not really the main issue. The main issue is that they are created in God's image, that they do have so much to offer, that they do need to be affirmed and encouraged and forgiven, that the things that are destructive in their life are not the most important things, really, but their soul is the most important things, and they need to, and that soul needs to be embraced and loved and recognized, and not, and they shouldn't be just written off because of behavior in their life, because it's symptomatic of something so much more. I don't know if that makes sense, but it seems like that's really what we see as important. I'd give you an example of a gal who, she's Crow in Cheyenne, and she came to the university and graduated in the top of her class in nursing. And she was just an incredible student, a parent, and an incredible nursing student, graduated with honors. But she would tell me that, she would say, when I would sit next to my classmates, especially my white classmates, she goes, I would feel so stupid and so ashamed. And here she is in the top of her class, this incredible, intelligent, hard-working person. Yet there's just this feeling of inferiority, even though it just seems so crazy when you look at her behavior and her performance, and how incredible of a student and a person and a mother and a wife and all those kind of things. Yet she still feels that inferiority, and I think that has so much to do with her culture, and just feeling ashamed, feeling like I'm not white, I'm kind of one down from everybody else. So I think that's what we hope to instill, is to bring the gospel to them, that they would feel loved and honored and respected and cared for, not based on their performance or their behavior, but just because they are who they are.
The thing that I thought was really interesting as far as learning about the clans, the teasing clan and the honoring clan, is I could learn so much from Native Americans, and just learning about that has influenced my parenting. And am I just doing the teasing part of parenting, or am I honoring my children? And just to add to that, Mike talks about this a lot, but we've lived here now for 18 years, and we feel like Native Americans, we're in our backyard, but we're invisible to us. And now, wherever we go, we see them and want to learn from them and want to take the gospel.